Coverage of election night across the state of South Carolina.
We have our crews out and about all over the area. We're going to start, though, with the governor's race. Kaylin Hagwood is with the incumbent governor, Henry McMaster's campaign, as they're expecting a victory party later tonight. Is that right, Kaylin?
That is absolutely right, JR. Here at the GOP Watch Party, things are just starting to rev up, and we're really expecting a real who's who of the Republican Party. And as really just about 30 minutes or so right now, things, not very many people here, but the doors are just opening. And again, we're expecting a lot of folks as those votes start to come in. Now, two of the main races that we are watching are going to be the governor's race. Governor Henry McMaster looking to secure another term. Also, State Superintendent of Education candidate, Republican Ellen Weaver, hoping to secure that spot for herself. Now, a little bit about the governor. He has a long history in politics. He was a U.S. attorney under Ronald Reagan. He was also lieutenant governor here in South Carolina before being elected for his first full term as governor in 2018. State Superintendent of Education candidate Republican Ellen Weaver. She does not have as much of a political career, but she is currently serving on the State Education Oversight Committee at the State House, hoping to secure that seat to help improve our state's education system. I want you to hear from the governor a little earlier today.
We're doing a lot of great things to allow our people to thrive, and we're going to thrive. South Carolina is positioned, I believe, as well or better than any state in the country to really thrive, to grow in all the right ways.
Now, I did speak to GOP Chairman Drew McKissick a little bit earlier today. He says he's expecting a good night for Republicans, and not only with the early votes as well, but with the votes that are happening now. He says they did some early polling and we're expecting really a great night all the way around. And he said, I said, well, what are we going to expect tonight when the folks get here? And he just said, quote, a big night for Republicans. Reporting live here in downtown Columbia, Kaylin Hagwood, News 19, WLTX.
Kaylin, thank you so much. Of course, Joe Cunningham hopes he will pull off the upset tonight, becoming the state's first Democratic governor since Jim Hodges.
News 19's Peyton Lewis is with Cunningham supporters tonight as they await the results as well. Peyton, good evening.
Yes, JR, we're live here in downtown Charleston tonight where you can hear the party is already getting started. The polls closed at 7. The doors opened here at the American Theater at 6:30. We're expecting about 200 people right in this room tonight. Now, Joe Cunningham is running for governor up against our current governor, Henry McMaster, who's been in his seat since 2017. Cunningham previously served as a U.S. representative on the 1st District here in South Carolina. Now he is expecting to take this seat from current governor Henry McMaster, and he told us earlier today why he thinks you should have voted for him.
The message we've been getting out, and even back in 18, where we talked about putting low country over party and people over politics, the things we're fighting for are things that the vast majority of South Carolinians agree with. You know, whether it be trusting women with the freedom to make their own health care decisions, or giving our veterans access to medical marijuana. These are issues that garner broad support, but Governor McMaster is on the other side of these.
And that's right, his whole campaign has focused on abortion. It's also focused on teacher pay, legalizing marijuana, sports betting, and adding term limits for politicians. We'll hear more from Joe Cunningham later on tonight after the polls close, and we'll keep you updated with everything that's happening in Charleston. Reporting live in downtown Charleston, Peyton Lewis, News 19, WLTX.
Peyton,